How do you solve mate in 2 chess puzzles fast? Imagine you're in a game and suddenly face a puzzle where you only have 2 moves to checkmate your opponent. How do you find that winning move quickly? Today, I will share simple steps to help you solve mate into puzzles faster and more confidently. First, focus on spotting tactical themes like threats, pins, or forks. Many mate into problems start with a move that isn't a check or capture but limits the opponent's options. These are called quiet moves. They might seem subtle but are powerful because they restrict the opponent's king or escape squares. Recognizing these quiet moves speeds up your decision because they often set up a forced mate on the next move. Next, look for key squares around the opponent's king. Which squares does the king need to escape to? Can you control or cover those squares with your pieces? Sometimes, a move that pins or blocks an opponent's piece can be the first step. These moves don't attack directly but limit the opponent's responses, making their options fewer. Then, consider forcing moves like checks or captures. But remember, in many mate into puzzles, the first move isn't a check or capture. Instead, it might be a positional move that forces the opponent into a corner. Think about moves that create zugzwang, a situation where any move the opponent makes will lead to mate. A good way to practice is to look at the position and pick a quiet move that improves your position or restricts the enemy king. After choosing a candidate move, imagine all the possible responses the opponent could make. For each response, check if you have a guaranteed mate on your next turn. If you find a move that leads to mate regardless of the opponent's reply, you have your solution. Training with many different mate into puzzles helps you recognize common patterns faster. Over time, you'll notice motifs like back rank mates, smothered mates, pins, and forks. Recognizing these patterns makes it easier to see the right move quickly. In summary, to solve mate into puzzles fast, focus on quiet moves that restrict the opponent's king, visualize all responses, and confirm a guaranteed mate on the second move. Practice regularly with puzzles that challenge your calculation and pattern recognition. This way, you'll develop a sharper instinct for these tactical setups and solve puzzles more efficiently.